Hello, welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, so I'm going to ask about James Holt, okay, and see what's going on there. I saw him on one of Meghan's charities thing, so it kind of got my attention. What kind of person is James Holt? He knows what he's doing. Why is he involved with Meghan's charities? Well, it's saying get your facts right, girl, because it didn't happen. Whatever happened didn't happen the way we thought as well. So, you know, him doing something is in a different way. So whereas initially I thought, oh yeah, you're up to no good. I don't think that's the case at all. Okay, so let's ask even more. How does James feel about Meghan? Is constantly having to stay, you know, one step ahead of Meghan for lots of reasons. How does he feel about her? That she's a shit starer, that she's nothing but a gossip, that she's not worth the trouble, and that she's always concocting things, large or small. How does he feel about Harry? Well, Harry's obviously been in for it, obviously, with Meghan, but it's like he's suffering, you know, and he's getting a lot of bad press. He's getting a hard time. James Holt knows all this is coming to an end, especially where Harry is concerned. What's James's reason for being with Harry and Meghan? Because he knows better. He knows better. That's why, you know, Meghan. I reckon the royal family said to James, you best go with him. You know, I've always said that he's there to look out for Harry, not protect him because he can't, but to look out for him. Is James Holt there on the royal family's request? So obviously, I think James is still involved with the royal family somehow. And obviously, if he was, then that information isn't to be passed on. But I've been reading on him for a few years now. So, I kind of think that they told him to go with him. And maybe that's it. So is James Holt giving feedback to William or the King's people? Yes, I think, you know, James Holt is still a part of William's circle of friends as well, and with Harry. Why did Meghan allow James Holt to be involved with them? Because he's got the experience, you know, he knows his stuff, he knows the grants, he knows everything about money, he's a hard worker, and, you know, that he's done things for them that has made them successful. And he's open to new ideas, he doesn't, you know, squash them and don't say, oh, Meghan, you can't do that, you know, they work around it. Or did Harry want James to be working with them? Because he likes him, you know. He trusts James Holt a lot more than anybody else, and that is because of the work that he does, the results he gets. And he's been in the family a long time as well. So, I think it's a case that they both trust him. Does Harry believe that James Holt feeds information back to the royal family? No, he believes that, when James left, that was it, and they've never spoken to the royals again. So basically, when Harry left, James went with him more or less as well. How does James feel about, the royal family and not working for them anymore? Well, James Holt left because, again, to look out for Harry. To look out for Harry. I don't feel this was forced. I feel like James Holt went willingly. Did James Holt go willingly with Harry? Yes. Yes, and he went voluntary as well. Willing and voluntary as well. Probably because he knows what, Meghan was getting up to, or what she could be, or what she was like. You don't need to be a fortune teller to know that Meghan, after a treatment towards the royal family, was going to be a loose cannon. What agreement does James Holt have with the royal family regarding Harry? So it's as if, Can you hear that? That's a toy in the bar. Maybe it's my mum. The toys just go off for no reason, and they're switched off as well. So anyway, yes, I'm getting. They're just to observe right now, he's just there to observe and keep him out of trouble, and that is the agreement, I'm afraid. Because the royal family knew that Harry would be making out things are okay when they're absolutely not. Bye-bye. I don't know if you heard that. It's mad, isn't it? Okay, what concerns does James Holt have for Meghan? He does nothing but cause, she does nothing but cause him worry and anguish, and he's tossing and turning all night. He's very, very concerned here and worried about Harry right now. Right now. What concerns does he have about Meghan legally? About the way she's chasing everything. About her steps to move forward, so she's obviously got something else coming up. They this trip? Is she going on another bloody Colombia tour or something? Is she going on one of them mad tours again? No, it's to do with at home and about carving out your own path. Is he worried about what she's going to do next regarding, you know, life after Harry? Or yeah, she's always coming up with stuff. So you've got like a few deals coming up where she's concerned. We've already done a reading on that. There are things coming up, acting, advertisements, Insta. What legal concerns, you know, does James Holt have regarding Harry? Trying to find the answers to things, you know, trying to find a way out for Harry. It's not going to be pleasant. There's a lot of upset. Does James Holt know that Meghan and Harry are getting divorced? Well, obviously, there's a lot of drama going on as well, and drugs. I think it's more to do with his visa. Okay, so is James Holt concerned about Harry's visa? No. We're trying to work things out. Online. That's all I get. Online. So does he know about the divorce? Is James Holt concerned that Meghan is going to tell all on Harry and make things look bad for him? Absolutely. Absolutely. And he has been a prat and he has been a prick and he's not a nice guy sometimes. I just feel like, so I think James Holt is worried that Harry is going to be heading for a rough time due to online comments. Is that true or false? It's about his refusal to come out and say something, you know, and set the record straight. It's his refusal to do that because, you know, he's trying to persuade Harry, come on, this is what you must do. This is what you must do. And Harry's been having none of it. So again, it's not a surprise that Harry isn't listening to his advisors. Does James Holt, is he aware that Harry has moved out and separated from Meghan? Yes. Absolutely. Although, you know, he probably is still registered as living there, but that's just to, you know, prove things to us as well and hold on to power as well. So, like taking your name off the house. Is Harry considering taking the name off his house? Absolutely. Absolutely. Will Montecito Mansion, will it go up for sale? No. Because I don't feel it says to sell. Okay. So does James Holt believe that Harry owns Montecito Mansion? I don't think so at all. And I think, you know, Harry fretting about this. is out of his hands. He's got more to worry about than his house. So what has Harry got to worry about? Authority and failed partnership. So, you know, somebody attempting to take him down, but also he's gone the wrong way about some things. He's gone the wrong way where authority is concerned. What's gone on there? So authority's not being happy and a failure to agree. So what does that mean? That he's kidding himself about his situation as well. So, you know, is this anything to do with his visa then? Yeah. What does James Holt know about Harry's visa situation? Well, he knows something, but, you know, it comes as no surprise, really. So he thought Harry did something or had something, and Harry doesn't, and that's kind of how I feel. How does James Holt feel about Harry's illegal visa woes? You're looking at Meghan, you know, looking at Meghan being difficult as well. Is Meghan, you know, telling Harry he cannot disclose his visa situation? Yeah, because he'll get into trouble. He'll get into trouble, so he's just trying to wait it out, isn't he? Okay. Well, will James Holt continue to work for Meghan Markle in the event of a divorce from Harry? No. Absolutely not. In fact, it comes at a time when there'll be nobody. He won't have anybody to look after. That Archewell will go. Will he stay with Harry? Will he move on with Harry? I don't think so. I don't think so either as well. I just think it's, you know, a relationship with your accountant gone wrong. Once they divorce, will James Holt return to the royal family to work? Did you just hear that? I'm sorry, guys. I did ask my mum to show up. She loves it when I'm reading. And I got that card for her as well when I said, are you going to watch? Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, I feel like he'll go back to the royal family. And he'll be very, very happy about it as well. How was James Holt, you know, how has he managed to get through the last few years with Harry and Meghan? Bye-bye. Well, he's been criticised. He's had to defend himself of accusations from Meghan. He's been put under pressure time after time after time. But you know what? I have to say, I'll take my hat off to him. He's been very, very loyal here as well. And he's been needed because, you know, how many times has Meghan tried to screw James Holt over? Yeah, all the time she's going to him with this idea and that idea and the other idea and another idea. And he's like having to argue with the point and show legitimately you know, why things won't work, or why you advise that as well. Sir James Holt stands his own ground. He's not going to be what is it, roughshod into anything. I think that's the way you say it. Ride roughshod. I think he's done well. I think he's done well to keep Harry out of as much trouble as possible. But yeah, she's always arguing and arguing. Well, we expect no different, do we, from her? How will Meghan feel about James Holt after the divorce? That is a problem, you know, that is a problem, because he could talk, he can write a book, you know, he can do interviews. I don't see that. I see that he's as loyal to the royal family and Harry as you can be. She's going to be sat there thinking, oh, I've created problem after problem after problem now. She'll blame other people. She'll try and blame him. But Harry is going to be untouched by this. Okie dokie, guys. That's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you have, please like it and subscribe. And also, thank you so much for all your feedback from the private readings. You're absolutely amazing. And I have got some emails to respond to you. So I will be doing that later today. But thank you anyway. Okay, guys, that's it. Bye now. Bye-bye.